man. The least of the flock shall draw them out. But you got it back, GT.
Hey, hey, that was beautiful. Yeah, Con. The least of the flock shall draw them out. Can we get that Joel 2:20? I'm at 2:1, starting at 1. Hey, that was beautiful. Hey, that was a classic lesson right there, man.
That was me.
Hey, the water. All praises to Yah Bashim Shah.
Hey, the water to y'all watching me on shot. Hey. But yeah, let's hop back into it. You know?
All right. The book of Joel, chapter 2, verse 1. Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of the Lord cometh, for it is nigh at hand.
Well, and getting into it, which we doing it right now. We we can pursue to Isaiah 58. We're lifting our voice up like a trumpet. We spare not and showing Israel their transgressions. We telling them what it is and what it ain't. But this particular scripture, which we about to get, is getting into the nuclear missiles to back the brother up back when he was getting into them, the nuclear destruction. And this is a part of World War III. So, and a lot of people confuse this verse right here for actual people, but it's not actual people. This is actually getting into the nuclear missiles. And this is how America is going to be destroyed, which is biblically known as Babylon. Contrary to popular belief, America is not going to last forever. It's going to be destroyed. All right? Because you got people today, Edomites, they think their houses is going to last forever. They think their kingdom is going to last forever. And not just them. It's Israel that latches themselves onto Esau. They believe that Babylon is going to last forever as well. But contrary to popular belief, it's not. And we about to bring this out in the scriptures. So the Lord is breaking it down very poetically, these nuclear missiles, and how they're going to destroy America, man. You got it, bro.
A day of darkness and of gloominess. A day of clouds and of thick darkness.
A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds. Now, when a nuclear missile explodes or detonates, it makes what? It makes a mushroom cloud. So that's when it's getting into the nuclear destruction. You got it, brother.
That smoke. That smoke is the nuclear, the mushroom cloud. And now you see right now, a forest fire in Canada is causing the world to be blanketed, where you can see, I don't know if you can see it all the way in Mississippi where you at, bro, but Newark and New Jersey and New York is blanketed with a cloud of smoke even when it's sunny outside. It's shade, it's dark right now.
Damn.
And it's dark right now. So that's the smoke creates that blanket for it to cover the sky, to blacken out the sun. That's it.
Beautiful point. Yeah.
Now imagine what a nuke would do.
Right. Hey, the brother Arrows of Indignation 144. He posted a video on how a nuclear missile explodes and the damage, bro. Yo, that shit is crazy. And they talk about the soot and the nuclear ash and things, but it say that the center of the sun is about like 10 million degrees Celsius or whatever like that. They say when a nuclear missile explodes, it's 100 million degrees Celsius. So at that split second, the sun becomes the second hottest thing in the solar system compared to the nuke. So the Lord done put the spirit on these heathens to make some shit. And
because a nuclear missile is the splitting of an atom. When you look up atom in the etymology, atom means not divine, and atom is the smallest part. Atom is the smartest part of life. So when you split, and this the Lord putting Esau on a level to fulfill prophecy. When you split an atom, it releases a bright light and an energy that's unheard of.
Right.
And it's destructive. So basically you tapping into like the element of the Most High, because it means to not. Atom means to not divide. Yeah, when you look at
All right.
Adam means through the etymology. If I'm not mistaken, it means not divine. So when you actually go against that and split an atom, you shoot a burst of energy out, which is very destructive. Donald Trump, in one of his latest speeches, he was talking about nuclear energy. He was like, "Yo, a submarine could run underwater at top speed for 30 years on a tank of nuclear energy without coming up." He was saying, so nuclear energy is very cost efficient when it comes to preserving life and preserving energy. But he said on the flip side, it's very destructive if it ends up in the wrong hands. So nuclear energy, you could use that shit to probably, I don't know, you could probably run a car off of a tank of nuclear energy for fucking 2 years without filling back up. But at the same time, that same nuclear energy ended up in the wrong hands. It could basically help the planet, but it also could destroy the planet. And once he said that, I was like, yo, that's the balance of the Most High.
Well, that nuclear energy is in the hands of the wrong hands. It is in the wrong hands. Which it is. It's like a gun, right? You can have a gun to protect yourself and to do right with it, or you could take a gun and do mischief with it if it ends up in the wrong hands. That's right. It's a beautiful point you pulling out, but we definitely know that it's in the wrong hands.
Hey, bro, let that be clear.
God. In the wrong hands.
Yeah,
he didn't give us that nuclear energy for free energy, because we would have been using it right now. But it's a weapon.
Why you gotta hold the gun? Because I already got it, motherfucker.
He saw a killer motherfucker who got inventors like that, like Nikola Tesla. He wanted to make free energy for the whole, everybody. So that's what Nikola Tesla wanted to do. So Esau, if he can't make $1 off of it, he don't want that shit surviving, bro.
JP Morgan was the runner-up in the energy race during Tesla time. And when JP Morgan couldn't franchise it, they got rid of that nigga. They got rid of Tesla. Yeah. He lived the old age, but he couldn't patent none of his shit. Mainstream wasn't gonna let him patent his shit because it would have been free. If he would have sold it to JP Morgan, then they would have been able to franchise it and sell it. Then therefore it wouldn't have been free. So Tesla was the final. Actually, he was the forerunner with the idea, but JP Morgan won the battle because they were dealing with capitalism, and capitalism is what's king here in Babylon. So they gave the race, the energy race, to JP Morgan. Because Tesla's idea was better. His plans was better, but he was offering it as a free service. And they was like, nah, they betted him on that. So the Lord definitely put the spirit on him to have that capability, but the weapons of indignation goes into the hand of the wicked right now. It goes into the hands of the wrong hands. They gotta build these weapons, That's why the Lord said in the scripture that He created the smith to build the weapons of his indignation.
I forgot about that's a banger right there.
Isaiah 14 and 6. One of them.
Yeah,
14 and 16.
Yeah, the Lord. Yeah, He created in this case, that's the nuclear scientists. See, a lot of people, they think these nations just got these nukes for no fucking reason. They not just to look at, or they not just deterrent. They gonna end up fucking using these nukes in a second. Like, you know what I'm saying? To get back to what the elder was talking about just briefly, because you split an atom, that's the atomic bomb, which you was about to get into, right? And the splitting of the nucleus of the atom.
So atom means not divide going to the atomic bomb, but once you split the nucleus, that's the center of life. Because nuclear meaning like center, like the nucleus is the center of something. So an atom is the smallest like particle of life, but when you go to the nucleus of it, that's the center of the smallest.
Right.
And when you split that, it shoot out a crazy ass ray and beam of light that's very destructive. You got that in the etymology?
Yeah, I got the online etymology, atom. And it means as a hypothetical, indivisible, extremely minute. It says minute body. And now to get into it, it says the Greek atomos comes from the Greek atomos, uncut, unhued, indivisible. Right. Indivisible particle.
Uncut means not to cut, or meaning not to split.
Unhued.
Yeah, or unhued meaning not cut. So once you split it, because that's the smallest, and then when you split the atom, you create the atom bomb. But when you go to the nucleus of the atom and split that, you create a nuclear. That's nuclear energy.
Right.
And now you fucking with something that's too destructive.
Yeah.
That'll wipe out fucking everything.
Right. Hey, yeah.
That shows you that what? He who opposes, what the scriptures say about Esau, he who opposes and exalts himself against the Most High. Because if the breakdown of it is to don't cut it, don't split it, why would you cut it, motherfucker?
Right.
But that just to show you how the devil is. He split it anyway. And he create these weapons, and now people gonna get hold on this nuclear energy. These other countries gonna get it, and that shit gonna be the end of everything.
Yeah.
Cause you devils ain't the only ones who got it. What the fuck you think they stopped making guns after they made yours?
Yeah, and this I want to get this scripture to just to back up, the whole topic of the nuclear missiles. This is a famous precept, but this is Joel 3:10. We'll start at 9. And this is showing you, even on a geopolitical stage, that when a nation got nuclear missiles, they don't get fucked with. That's a weapon of mass destruction. If you remember Trump back then, when his first term was out, Trump was on Kim Jong-un ass like a motherfucker. Don't you remember? He called him Rocket Man. How he was going to destroy over there, frankly fire. And he was going to get on their ass. But guess what? When Trump got out of office and then Biden took over, and he came, as soon as Trump came back, what happened? Kim Jong-un was already a nuclear power. Trump had nothing to say about Kim Jong-un. His focus is just on Iran. It's letting you know that when you got a nuclear missile, it's not too much to be said, because you might have conventional weaponry that's better than mine, but what if I trip out and send a nuke over there? That shit is done, man. You got a term that's called MAD, M-A-D, mutual assured destruction, which means that if I shoot my nukes on you and you shoot your nukes on me, we both die. There's no winner. So when you got nukes, it's like a real Mexican standoff. It's like niggas really got the barrels to each other, like, yo, if we start blasting, everybody getting hit, and this shit about to be bloody in this bitch. So when you get nuclear,
that's how you get some fucking respect around this.
No,
bitch.
For real though.
Because Esau, that's like niggas carrying pocket knives, and the gang across town got fucking machine guns and 38s and semi-automatic weapons.
Yeah.
They gonna bully you until you get your arsenal up.
Right,
Hey, like stick up kids and shit. They don't like robbing niggas who got weapons and shit. You know what I mean? Because you armed too, they know you can return fire. They they go after the easy. They prey on the weak.
Yeah, they call them civilians.
We want to get the guy that we know he's not armed. We know he's not going to shoot. But if they be like, yo, it's like 4 of them and they all got guns. They the stick up kids normally will be like, nah, let's just leave them alone.
Right,
and that's what's going to get respect in the planet Earth. But these devils are so proud, they ain't going to respect nobody. They going to still try to continue to bully their way, and that's when them shit's going to start getting lost.
Right.
It's just like a fight. It's 10 of y'all and it's 13 of us. We arguing and fighting. And you like, yo, soon as the first punch get thrown,
I'm winging.
Like, yo, even if I punch my own nigga, it's like, yo, I'm sorry, man. There was just too many niggas around. As soon as that first punch was thrown, I just started winging on everybody. If I punch 2 or 3 of y'all, my bad, my nigga.
Yeah. Hey, that's mad. That's mutually assured destruction. So that's how it is with these nukes. You know? So that's what's about to really fucking go down. So let's get Jeremiah. I'm at Joel 3 and 9, and we read, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. So when you get into plowshares and pruning hooks, they're what? They agricultural instruments. They shit that you cultivate the land with. Farming tools. But it said beat them into swords and spears. These are what? Weapons of war. Modern day weapons of war is what? Get your missiles up. All right? Get your hypersonic missiles up. Get your cluster munitions up. Get your regular, M16s to the whatever. Get your munitions up. Get your military might up. Right? Let the weak say, I am strong. Now, what's the ultimate weapon that we was just talking about? That nuclear missile. Once you got that shit, now the weak can say that he is officially strong, because you can look at it. Kim Jong-un, North Korea, will lose in like a day fighting the United States. But what stops United States from actually doing something to him? Being as though they chant death to America too. They got a whole museum dedicated to America on fire. But you won't see Trump going over there saying that that's a regime over there or shit like that. Why? Because they got that goddammit. They got that nuke.
That goddammit.
They got that goddammit. Hey, he act like he don't exist. Right. So they act like Kim Jong-un them don't exist. Meanwhile, they popping shit. They saying that they're going to come in defense of Iran if shit really starts going that way. They have nuclear power. So when you bring up Jeremiah 50 and 14, like we was bringing up earlier, I ain't gonna, we ain't gotta get it. Like the elder was bringing up earlier, all ye that bend the bow, North Korea is one of them.
God.
He gonna shoot, and don't forget, they just had a ballistic missile test last year. That they shot a missile when it stayed in the air for over 83 minutes. Dang. And they break the world record for having the world's biggest ballistic missile on Earth, bigger than America, Russia, and all of that. And this bitch stayed in the air for 83 minutes. And then they issued a warning saying that we can hit United States, we can hit Washington, D.C., we can hit, basically just saying.
They definitely could take fucking California out.
Yeah, but they said Washington, D.C.
Yeah, but I'm saying definitely, because where Korea's at, you got Hawaii. Hawaii's in the middle. Remember, Hawaii had that nuclear scare years ago. The GMS brother Gabar, he was speaking on that a bit. But Hawaii's a part of Babylon. It sit right in the middle of the ocean between Babylon and Asia. Then, and California is just like, and that's a major Babylonian zone as far as as outside of New York and DC and all of that. So even like even as these missiles get upgraded and everything, but they definitely got capability to take California off the face of the earth.
Yeah, California is a vein. That's what Hollywood is. That's where most of the rich live. They got their Beverly Hills suites and all of that. That's
Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland.
Hey, that's where you get the word you get the word Californication from.
Yeah,
because a lot of America's culture comes from California. Like case in point, gangbanging. Now, I mean, a lot of the fruit baskets and all that, the weed, like, and all that shit, the oranges, and shit like that. A lot of that, they call it the Brennan basket of America. But a lot of America's left-handed shit it be breaded in California a lot. Then it is spread through the rest of Babylon, and that's where you get that word Californication.
Yeah, the Lord gonna hit that shit first, cause you see, he had a lot of judgment go on in California. Them forest fires, them earthquakes.
Hey, Lord willing, you can't fully say that, but hey, it possibly might, cause the scriptures in Revelations 11 says what a 10th part of the city fell.
Right.
But we don't really know what 10th part or region that actually was, but it possibly could be California, but you can't put it in stone. It says
no, I ain't gonna put it in stone. But according to the prophecies, the shit that be happening to California be heavy judgment.
Hell yeah! I wouldn't even live in. I wouldn't live in California. Even Donald Trump, Salakia, brother, but Donald Trump was bringing out when he first came in. He was cursing California out, talking about how it's a shithole. Because California used to be a beautiful place. You got homelessness everywhere, bums, and California is just like a super shithole. And the taxes, the marriage laws, all of that shit over there is just fuck. The wildfires, all that shit is the gangbanging nigga culture and all that shit. That shit is a super shithole.
And San Francisco is one of the biggest, gayest cities in America.
Yeah. Oh man.
Hell yeah.
What they say? That's what Chappelle say. He said that's America's anus.
Nah,
and
I never been in California, but I can believe it. That place is a fucking shithole.
Yo,
man, you in California, man, get the fuck up out of there, man. Go to Arizona, Oregon, fucking Nevada. Go somewhere else, man, because that place is a ripoff.
Y'all saw that movie Escape from LA? Y'all saw that movie Escape from LA with Snake Plissken?
Nah, I ain't think that shit.
Yeah, Cali was like the last state left in United States. And it was like a apocalyptic movie. It was like, nukes done hit everything else. And Cali was the last state left. And it was just like hell on earth. Everything that could possibly be in the imaginary. Yeah, it's called Escape from LA. It's a prequel. It's a sequel to Escape from New York. Escape from New York came out in the 80s. Escape from LA came out in the 90s, and it's about Snake Plissken saving the world again, but depicting LA as the worst place left in the world. And it was just a bunch of diaspora, like people, living in that apocalyptic kind of world, like warriors, like Mad Max and the Thunderdome type shit. That place has seen a lot of judgment so far, and it's throbbing.
That shit ain't throbbing, bro.
No, not throbbing, but still ain't been touched.
To the naked eye. Yeah, you got a lot of rich people there, but yo, that place is a fucking shithole, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of
like
shit
you said, America's anus. Don't you know it? I'm gonna bring this fact up. In California, if you nowhere else in the fucking Babylon, if you marry a bitch for 10 years and your marriage lasts over 10 years and y'all divorce, you owe her alimony for a lifetime.
That's crazy.
A lifetime. Meaning, if you marry a bitch from 18,
that's wicked.
And she divorced you at 28, you owe her alimony. Say she died at 92. You owe her alimony from 18 to 92. Anything over 10 years, you owe a bitch alimony forever in the state of California. And I was like, yo, that is I heard a lot of marriage fucked up shit, but that shit is one of the foulest.
And they got the highest child support laws over there.
Yo, that California life, man. You know what's funny? California was like a place where people would go to for like refuge to relax and the beach and all that shit. And down that shit, I'm telling you, that shit is like all of Babylon is fucked up. But like you said, California is like the fucking small intestines. The chitlins of fucking America, man.
Yeah.
They used to call it California dreaming.
California dream. I got a precept. It's Ephesians 5:12. And this is just getting into the Holly weird, because that's the thing too. People say Holly weird, getting into the debaucherous acts. I remember Elder Kazak, GMS, got into it where he seen a video of, if you know that bitch that be spirit cooking, she be it's the chick, she's Jay-Z and all of them met her. Like she's a top level witch. And she meet with all the celebrities and things like that. Well, her and Hillary Clinton got a video out that's not supposed to be in public eyes of them with a little allegedly of a young woman tied to a tree, and they're doing some ancient Elamite like techniques to her to get her pineal gland to come through her nostril, and then they ate that shit at the end. So, and then they do vile and wicked shit like this, but like more than this, when you really get into it, some shit that'll really turn your stomach. But the scriptures say in Ephesians 5:12, and we read, it says this: "For it is a shame to even speak of those things which are done of them in secret." Some of this shit that they do is just like, bro, to even say it out loud, man, be like, yo, that shit wicked. But a lot of that go on in Hollywood, man. A lot of them things when you hear about earrings, people being these men that have dungeons under their mansions and shit.
Yep.
And they sacrificing babies and they having rituals done. Hey, that's all in California. So, just wanted to bring that up. That's it.
Yep. The Playboy Mansion got caves in it in the basement.
Yep. They found this one fool, bro. He had like a dungeon in his shit. So what they do is they would take women and have them just make babies with no social security or nothing like that, because they babies for sacrifice. And the women be down with that shit. Like they want their baby to be sacrificed and shit. I'm talking about this shit to get real wicked. But these, hey, our people want to shake their butt and rub elbows with these people, bro. But this is why America or Babylon got to be destroyed, man.
Hey, quick precept. This is Jeremiah 50:25. The Lord had opened up his armory and have brought forth the weapons of God's indignation. For this is the work of the Lord Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. So by him opening up an armory, man, these other nations is being prepared to aim their missiles here, man. That's why California is a prime target. New York, DC,
New York,
all right. And the weapons of his indignation is the missiles, man.
Yeah, because indignation gets into righteous anger, and
right.
The Lord has a reason to be pissed off, not just for the controversy of Zion for what they did to our people. That's like top shit, but also for what they doing to the whole planet Earth. Just what they doing. They so destructive that the Lord said that he don't come back, that there'll be no flesh on the earth. Like that's how destructive they were. If it was no Jake on the earth right now, they'll make it a blonde brunette type of thing. They start killing each other. Hey, these motherfuckers are destructive. They are cancers and parasites of the earth, man. And that's why they motherfucker gotta go, bro. They are cancer. They need to be cut the fuck out. And they're the wicked. This is why the world's in mourning. You got famines around the earth. You know, when you see them save the children commercials, they Hamites, they just getting what they deserve. But that's a product of Esau being in rulership. You know, when you see these slums, you ever saw Slumdog Millionaire? How them Elamites be shitting all on the streets and shit. Like they got public porta potties and shit. Like, yo, that shit terrible. But that's a product of, you know, how they living, of Esau being in rulership. He come fuck your society up and take your resources to build his society up, while your shit looking like death. You know,
hey,
but he's the biggest.
Now, go ahead, finish. I was going to say Esau is a madman, bro, because he was eradicating his own people during Hitler's time in Germany. Like you have to be a certain species. You have to be blonde hair and blue eyes. Else you was getting out of here.
And that's funny, the whole, because you know Hitler was actually a false Jew. His last, he was Amalek. Schickelgruber,
that nigga name was Adolf Schickelgruber.
Yep. Hey, that nigga was a Gruber. And the thing is, that whole thing was really just a setup, a little big ass psyop for real. And he even went into it because he knew that he wasn't the real people. Because when you read his book, Mein Kampf, it means my struggle. He was really trying to find that pure race, you know, really going back to the Israelite. And he realized that he wasn't with that. So he was trying to make the Aryan race, the blonde hair, blue eyes, like he was trying to make that something, but it just wasn't. So, you know, but yeah, man, hey, this devil wicked. Salakia. You got it, bro.
Nah, Salakia. I was I forget the name of that Benjamin Freeman. He got a speech on YouTube if it's still up there. But he break down the 3 world wars and how basically I listen to that damn thing like 3 times a year. It's about an hour and some change, but I carefully listen to it and basically break down how the elites structure a 3 world wars. You know, really it's under Satan through the left-hand side of the Most High when you understand it. But he basically gets into how Hitler was set up and all that shit was fabricated to push the Second World War to give Amalek the land of Israel, to put them back in the land of Israel. And he gets into all of that. Like outside of off the coastler, the 13th Tribe. That book, which is a classic book. And because he was basically saying if Amalek, the Jews today, was to be Israelites, they would have to be the 13th tribe because they're not part of the original 12. That's why he called the book the 13th tribe.
Yeah, that's heavy.
But Benjamin Freeman, you get a chance, you could check it out. Like I think it's like a post. He's like a devil, like with glasses and shit. He might be, possibly could be a Jake, but he was bringing it out that how Amalek and how like the world wars and shit. It's a bad interview, but you just gotta pay close attention to like what he's saying. If I'm gonna look it up, Lord willing. I remember I look it up and send it to y'all. Y'all check it out. But there's some heavy information he dropping that.
God. Hey, and just to get back on topic, just real quick, just to finish this precept out, just to with the nuclear missiles. You know, I just wanted to get this off real quick. Because this is what the whole World War III, about an hour 15 minutes. Huh?
Yeah, I was just checking the time because I know we gotta be respectful for you. Got to get ready to go too.
Yeah, about a second. Yeah, but yeah, Khan. So this whole World War III, this is this is prophesied, and Babylon gonna be taken out in nuclear destruction, and this right here pretty much sums it up in Isaiah 9 and 5, and pretty much just sums everything up on how this is about to happen. how the ancient wars used to be, but how this new world war is going to be. This is Isaiah 9:5, and we read, "For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood." Now, what does that mean? Now, the ancient wars used to be like, let's just paint the picture real quick. Your army meets on a battlefield, the other army meets on a battlefield. They in the distance, the other army in the distance. They got the chief or the captain, he on his horse, giving a speech. "Oh, tonight we dine in hell," or whatever he's saying. You know what I mean? He getting the motherfucking crowd like hype the fuck up. The other side doing it too. They about to lock ass. Adrenaline is at an all-time high. Boom. They call the orders, march or charge. So they all charge on some 300 shit. And so when they locking ass, it's confused noise. Only thing you hearing is them focusing on push. Boom. They push. You hear clacking of the shields. Niggas is getting stabbed, screaming. Motherfuckers are getting thrust through all type of shit. Formations are getting called. War drums is in the back. So you got a bunch of confused noise and garments rolled in blood. A very bloody battle. That's how ancient wars used to go. But this one, it says, "But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire." This war, the third world's war, the third woe, it may start out conventional. Niggas shooting missiles and shit on each other. As the scriptures say, that they shall smite, they stars on one another. Right. But eventually, what? They're going to put boots on ground. Shit going to get busy. Then it's going to quickly turn nuclear. All right?
Right. I can add something.
Come.
Hey, right. Because, in Revelation 13, it says what? I saw it says, "Who is like the beast and who is able to make war against the beast?" Because America, see, when it come to war, I know y'all two brothers dealt with the military, but like when it come to war, right, the ultimate position, see, now is nukes, right? But the ultimate position was war is who controls the air. Because you could do all that ground shit all you want. If I control the air, nigga, you fucked. I don't give a fuck like what you got. Because I could call, see those, even when you playing games like Call of Duty and war games and shit, when you call them airstrikes and shit, them airstrikes air shit out.
Yeah.
And then you send the troops in. And if shit getting hectic or you pinned up, like 10 of y'all is cornered, you get the coordinates and call another fucking airstrike. So what Babylon had, what Babylon got, they got something called aircraft carriers. Yeah. So the aircraft carriers is basically small cities.
Yeah.
That you could see. One thing about airstrikes is you need to fuel your planes. You need to service them. You need to fly them back way the fuck over here. And so if other countries don't have aircraft carriers, you could wage war from the coastline. If you got a fucking, hey, Yaquab, look up right quick how many aircraft carriers America has. I think it's like 5 or 6.
Okay, Con, can you bring that last point back?
That's just the number they give. They might got more. I think China got like 1 or 2 or some shit like that. But when you got an aircraft carrier, you could bring all of your aircraft fleet to the, like, you don't have to fly way back over here to refuel. You could just land back on the craft carrier, refuel, ship them shits back out, load up, and just keep bombing shit from the coastline.
Yeah, God.
So them aircraft carriers is very important to who control the war. But when it comes to nuclear capability, fuck fucking aircraft. I'ma just
air some
bomb
shit
your whole motherfucking country.
Yeah, God.
But you got that?